Hi, this is Brad Constantine, and this is a podcast recording of the Old Testament. Although this is not an official recording of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, every effort's been made to be as doctrinally accurate as possible. I'll be using for the text the Joseph Smith translation of the Old Testament, along with many commentaries from general authorities of the Church, BYU professors, Bible scholars, and others. This format will be very detailed, and so if you want a deep analysis of the Old Testament, you come to the right place. Thanks for your attendance. Hey there, welcome back. This will be for Jeremiah chapter 46. Now, 46 to 49. Some of these, I'm just going to be summarizing these since they're short, and we've already covered a lot of it historically anyway, so a lot of this is just redundant. Verse 1, the word of the Lord which came to Jeremiah the prophet against the Gentiles, against Egypt, against the army of Pharaoh Necho king of Egypt, which was by the river Euphrates in Carchemish, which Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon smote in the 4th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah king of Judah. Then down to verse 8, Egypt riseth up like a flood, or the river, and his waters are moved like the rivers. And he saith, I will go up and will cover the earth. I will destroy the city and the inhabitants thereof. And then verse 13, the word that the Lord spake to Jeremiah the prophet, now how Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon should come and smite the land of Egypt. And then down to 27, but fear not thou, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return and be in rest and at ease, and none shall make him afraid. Fear thou not, O Jacob my servant, saith the Lord, for I am with thee, for I will make a full end of all the nations whither I have driven thee, but I will not make a full end of thee, but correct thee in measure, yet will I not leave thee wholly unpunished. And this is talking about the last days, where all nations of the earth will be destroyed except for Israel, and the restoration of Israel will happen in the latter days. And so this is what's happening now and today. And then chapter 47, the heading reads, Jeremiah foretells desolation and destruction upon the Philistines, and that's what was going to happen back then. And then chapter 48 talks about the judgment and destruction shall come upon Moab for their contempt of God. Remember, Moab is on the east side of the river Jordan, and so that's where the Midianites lived at the time. Anyway, that's the end of that chapter. We'll go to 49. 49 says, judgment and destruction shall come upon the Ammonites, Edom, Kedar, Hazor, and Elam. These are nations that were in Israel or around Israel at the time. And then verse 39 says, but it shall come to pass in the latter days that I will bring again the captivity of Elam, saith the Lord. So the nations that were fighting against Israel anciently, and if they fight against them in our day, then they'll be destroyed. And that's what he's saying here in that last chapter. So that's the end of the chapters, and we'll see you next time. Bye.